if you've ever found yourself trying to have a conversation with someone where whatever you say just doesn't seem to go through, and you end up more flabbergasted and bewildered by how they're responding to the interaction with them, you end up very confused or very drained. And when this repeatedly happens every time you try to discuss something with them that they're not interested in talking about with you, there's a high probability that you are dealing with a narcissistic individual that just wants to win the argument at all costs to you. They want to be right, and in them being right, they're going to go all out to make you look like the problem. They're not interested in looking at any other potential sides of the argument. They're also not interested in sort of addressing something and saying, hey, but what about this? And then coming up with another sort of constructive idea. They're just looking to put you down, to silence you any way they can. They can't come with you. They come at you with the criticism. They can't come at you with the constructive feedback. And when they do come at you with that constructive feedback, there's that little sly dig, that backhanded compliment that they just have to add in there to try and bring you crashing down. Narcissistic individuals tend to use logical fallacies in an argument to confuse you and to win. So there's the ad hominem, where they're going to resort to personally attacking your character rather than addressing the actual topic of conversation at hand. They're looking to put you down. They're looking to devalue you. They're looking to devalue your argument. They're looking to get you on the defensive. So you're the one that's explaining everything to them, and they're looking to carry on winding you up until you react so that they can blame you for being the problem. All out to criticize your character, your intentions, your intellect, your belief system, your experience, in order to discredit you so that they can appear like they know better. They will happily use the straw man in an argument against you. So they will happily misrepresent or exaggerate your argument. They will twist it so that they come at you claiming that you're coming from a place, or you have intentions that you don't have, that you're meaning something that you don't. And then when you're trying to explain that that's not actually what you mean, you're the one that looks like you're the issue. They're looking to twist and distort facts into their favour, into what fits their narrative to make their argument appear better. They will appeal to authority, yet they will, again, in the straw man, they'll misrepresent the authority's point of view. So they'll reference an expert, but they'll reference them wrong in order to make themselves appear better. Or they will reference an expert in order to get you to doubt yourself. They're looking to avoid consequences for their actions. They can also go all out to appeal to popular opinion. So this is when they can simply turn around and say, well, everybody else thinks. So you question your experience, you question your thoughts, you question if you're actually the problem. They'll use the circular reasoning, so they'll just go round and round and round in circles, and you never get off the starting block, because they continue to bring it back to the point that they want, so nothing really ever gets discussed with them. They will happily appeal to your emotions, such as fear, to sway your opinion by appealing to fear, to instill that fear within you, so you kind of go along with them. They're not interested in using logical facts. They're interested in gaining that emotional reaction. So they might go for fear. They can also appeal to things such as guilt, to make you feel responsible, make you feel remorseful. They can move the goalposts. Narcissistic people enjoy moving the goalposts. So when you think you finally cracked it with them, they shift the goalposts and you've missed the target yet again. So they will change the criteria. They'll change the standards to avoid any form of defeat. And they will use the red herring. They will introduce lots of different irrelevant information into the topic of conversation in order to distract you from the main topic of conversation at hand. They're looking to confuse you, they're looking to drain you, they're looking to get you to basically just give up and walk away. And this is where our ego can kind of kick in, because when we give up and walk away, they can seem quite smug and we can be like, oh, I just need to get what I need to say out. However, they feel smug in that moment. But narcissistic individuals, they don't like indifference. They don't like being ignored. They often use the very tactics they hate on you. Why they fall silent on people, why they ghost people. So you can often notice when you've run up to narcissists, because they've fallen silent on you, they've ghosted you. Yet at the same time, although the behaviour is similar, the intentions are different, if you're in that conversation with a narcissist that's going nowhere, so you just end it, leave it, recognise that you're not going to get anywhere with them, you might as well go and speak to a brick wall. And in some cases, you might be best going to speak to a brick wall just so you can get it out of your system. Write it down to get it out of your system. Just not to the narcissistic individual. Cut them off. They get offended. They'll still blame you. They'll still play the victim in the situation. There's nothing you can do about that. That is on them, not you. The more you try to reason with them, the more you try to be with them, the more they're just going to exploit you to get their needs met by you. The more you're going to end up confused and drained, walking on eggshells around them and feeling like they're taking advantage of you, which they are, because they're looking to exploit you to get their needs met by you. So the best way to deal with a narcissist is don't let them think whatever they want, and focus on self-improvement and growth and creating a better life for you. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments with people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers, and your continued support with the channel is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon, 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. They'll be in the description also if you'd like to go and check those out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.